Welcome, Mornings with Matt and Bob, and we are live on Facebook right now. We're joined by some old-time friends of the show who have sort of, like any kind of desperate friend, have wanted friendship and won't let go of us, and we've accepted them as our own. But David and Shelly, and you guys were best known to most of our listeners. You guys started something called the Weird House Tour, right?
Yeah, the Weird Homes Tour.
Weird Homes Tour.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm glad I could butcher that right off.
And the associated books and stuff, and tours and parties. And
for people who may not remember, real quick, what was the Weird Homes Tour?
Yeah, so, hopefully we're bringing it back this year.
Really?
We were talking about that a little bit we're going to talk a little bit about that this time as well. But it was basically a tour. We take 8 or 9 homes across Austin. We were in Detroit, New Orleans, a couple other places. And just imagine the craziest home you've seen on YouTube or Netflix or any of those kind of home shows where people do everything themselves. They've got a slide from the second floor to the first floor, got a whole room of coffins, or their entire living room is Hot Wheel cars. And we'd sell tickets and have people tour those homes and talk to the wacky homeowners.
Yeah, now, obviously, you kind of ran into a stumble because this thing called COVID came along, and you couldn't just start traipsing 300 or 400 people through somebody's house. And even though you had just released a book, you had moved to all these other cities, it kind of forced you to shut down. And then the last time I talked to you, you had said, we're folding it all together. Is that wrong now? Is this a phoenix?
We're working on it. We have another amazing home tour group here in town, the Modern Homes Tour. And we're going to kind of work with them, and maybe they'll take it over for us. So we're still kind of figuring that all out for maybe October.
Okay, but that's not why you're here today.
That is not why we're here today.
Okay.
That was our side hustle. We have regular other jobs.
Right. I feel a lot of connection to David because he's just like Bob and I, and he married well out of his league to actually someone who's much more beneficial to the relationship. And Shelly, a lot of times when you come, David does a lot of talking, but today we want to talk to you because you have you have salons here in town.
We have 2.
2.
Yes.
And is there talk, or maybe I should shut up?
No, you're good.
Is there talk of maybe a third one?
Yeah, we have purchased the space in Round Rock for it. We're just in the process of getting permits. And so it could be opening either later this year or early next year.
Okay, and the salon's called Urban Betty.
Yes.
And the original one is kind of like the 38 doors.
Yeah, 26 doors on 38th Street in Lamar.
You can't count so good.
I can't count so good. Well, I knew that it's on 38. I just added some doors.
Right.
I added some doors. I counted some of the cars in the parking lot is all.
Nothing wrong with that.
Urban Betty's been around 20 years?
17 and a half.
Almost 20 years.
20, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
I opened it when I was 10.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. The way you could pivot so quickly. But there is a new baby for Urban Betty.
Yes.
And what is that product?
That is our product line. So we have a couple of shampoos and conditioners, lavender scented and unscented. Unscented came from me having a lot of scent sensitivity issues, hormonal issues, headaches, blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't find a good one on the market. And so I just created my own.
Wait, you have sensitivity to scents.
Yes.
And you work in a salon where everything is scented.
Here's the weird thing. It's only natural scents. Hair color and bleach, not a problem. Perms, not a problem. Flowers, anything that smells freaking good, my body's like, no, get it out of here. Yeah.
Well, then you probably feel fantastic inside the studio because there's nothing that smells good.
And Dave never has to buy flowers for you?
Oh, he still does, though.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Because he's mad at you and wants you to feel like that. So let's unveil here. You've got... Now, obviously, I got to be honest with you. You guys called. I want to do anything to support. Okay, I love supporting Austin.
Thank you.
I know that both my co-hosts feel the same way about supporting local. It's important to do. I love stuff sometimes that comes from all around the nation. I want to support all kinds of stuff. But Austin first. Always in my brain, Austin first. This is, how do you... when I was a kid, first of all, when I was a kid, I would take all of my mom's shampoo, conditioner, powder, makeup, whatever, and I would try to make my own concoctions in like a solo cup.
That's a lot of money here.
No, but when you're 10, you don't know how much money any of this stuff costs, right? I also like to take the Miss Breck can and light that with a big giant flamethrower.
Yes, yes.
But the one thing I would love to invent something or get something on the market, and I'm always stopped by the very first thought, which is, well, what do I do next? I got an idea. What do I do next? So you had an idea. What do you do next?
That was one thing I ran into is I thought I didn't want to do this. And then I kept getting introduced to people who were in that field, chemists, labs, you name it. And I thought, I think the universe is sending me a signal. And so I just went with it. It didn't happen overnight. This started in around 2017. It took a company that I had to fire that was terrible, another company that came on that was great. I mean, it was a lot of drama, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a pandemic, a child, a lot of things that kept kind of but I just persevered and I went with it. So yeah.
Is it even... Is the product out now, or we're right?
It's out.
It's out.
It came out in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any joy behind it, or did it just feel at that point? Did it just feel exhausting?
You hit the nail on the head. I'll be honest. When you've been just running with a project that long, and you've just been waiting. There is like when it finally comes out, you're like, oh, this is it. Wait, what? Like, I've got to be excited about it now. I've known about it for 5 years, but everyone else hasn't. Because then you get afraid to talk about it because what if it doesn't happen?
Are you salon only with your product, or are you going to retail? What do you...
We have started a wholesale division. We have a salon in San Antonio that's carrying it, and we do sell online. So it's been a slow rollout with that, but a majority of the sales do come from our salons.
And we're like cold emailing people on the weekends and trying to find places to put it. So... that's a hard part of it too. But that's also the fun is like we got our first person that we don't know that's carrying it in a salon because they think it's a great product. That's a pretty awesome feeling.
Is it? I was gonna say. Well, and it's fun when you bootstrap stuff and you start to see some success. I mean, a lot of times some people see some things that explode overnight, and it's because secretly it's really just a sub brand of some giant conglomerate,
or it's a celebrity pushing. Because that's very hard to. Now they're like, well, what celebrity's promoting your brand? And I'm like,
how about Matt, Bob, and
thank
Chewy?
You.
Hello.
Exactly.
Put us on the.
Thank you very much.
Put us on the bottle. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but we're going to show people how great your product is.
I can't wait.
Now you have to remember the majority of our listeners, we actually have pretty even female and male listeners, but our male listeners, okay, guys, I don't know if you know this, but here's what's marketed to us as guys. Not that we should ever feel good or smell good or anything. They sell us a product that is an all-in-one shampoo, face wash,
3-in-1,
body wash,
4-in-1,
dishwashing fluid, laundry detergent, and floor wax. That's what's sold to us.
They've proven that you can perm hair with that.
Really?
If you leave it on the hair overnight, it's so high in acidity and all the...
Right, well, that's what they sell to us is they're like, guys, you have no time to ever feel good, and if you try to feel good, well, then you're a pussy. Like, that is kind of what's sold to us. So they're like, here, have this. It's called Gojo. Enjoy it. And but men do occasionally use their wife's conditioner. Generally when their wife is out of town.
I had no idea about this.
You didn't?
Well, also the little bottles in hotel rooms.
Wow.
I asked you to bring an extra bottle of conditioner.
I think I know where you're going. I didn't think we were going to wash our hair here.
Could you do me a favor? Could you take that bottle of conditioner? We have on the show, we have somebody who's probably the best, really the most experienced with masturbation. Yeah. And that's Chewy Eldoretti.
I know myself.
What's great about this conditioner doesn't contain a bunch of oils and it's not greasy.
There's no exfoliant in it or anything, is it's going to take the skin off?
Nothing granular. No.
So, Chewy, I'm going to ask you, Tomas?
Leave it to Matt to reduce this beautiful segment about entrepreneurism to masturbation. Thank you, Matt.
Long and thin, short and thick.
I think Tomas is probably. I think that's.
All right, ready?
It's more of a challenge. Ooh.
Boy, you know.
It's got some practice doing that.
I don't know what parent I got that from.
You grabbed that like a champ.
I did.
Well, now, if you try to run your hand on Tomas right now with nothing there.
Look at that. It just.
It's not a good feel.
No.
Right?
Nuh-uh. Look, I still supposed to make that noise.
There's no way I can review a conditioner on whether it makes my hair feel soft.
I don't know.
Manageable.
Yeah.
I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't even comb my hair anymore. I take a shower in the morning, and because they used to get such bad the band from the headphones, I just started wearing a hat. Then the hat became part of my look, and now I don't even know what's under here. I haven't cut my hair in 17 years.
You need that scalp to get some air, though, I'll tell you that.
There
it
is.
out.
It gets plenty of air.
Okay,
There's
good,
no
good.
hair covering anymore.
Bob got nervous.
Yeah, I told my man, I got to air it out, man. Use it or lose it.
Why don't we? I thought we could do a quick review and let the dudes know how this conditioner
Look,
is.
I haven't done this with conditioner since I was like 14.
Right.
So
Right.
it's gonna.
Okay.
I mean, so I can only compare it to regular lube, but
How many
there's
pumps,
multiple
though?
uses.
I mean, not on whatever his name is, but how many pumps out of the bottle?
getting ready
you
to
think
find that
is
out.
about right.
my mother and aunt, whoever was living in the house with me at the time, was definitely missing a lot of conditioner out of nowhere.
I'm going to say 3 pumps if you're edging.
I can't wait to put this description on the back of it.
Here's the
too.
thing about me is I'll put a little on here.
There you
first,
go.
Straight. You
There you
apply
go.
it. Now you got to wash the tip of that thing.
And then a little. Oh, I just won some shoes.
Now
A little
you're
on my hand.
So
There you
Don't
go.
worry, that's
you're,
not going back on the shelf after the show.
you're double
No.
dipping.
We're leaving.
What's
that
not
with
going
you.
back on the shelf?
That-
The conditioner?
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's yours, Chewy. It's yours to.
What do you think?
That I mean, that just slides like
Butter.
not like nothing, like hot knife through butter.
That's another thing. You're going to warm it up a little bit.
By the way, you want to keep hot knives away from your dong. It's just something we've learned.
Look at him.
over
Yeah.
He's
time.
like a
Yeah.
champ.
Yeah,
He does. You.
Well, yeah,
Thank
you
God.
want. I mean,
Boy, you go with a firm
You do the
grip.
twist too. What's with the twist?
it is the grip of death, fellas. If you're out there, don't squeeze too hard because you'll lose. I think you'll lose sensitivity over the years. Be gentle.
What am I looking at? If I'm in your salon, what are my costs for your shampoo and conditioner?
So the shampoo is $28. The conditioner is $32.
So I got to, and the reason I know why you spent an extra $4
Yeah.
because it's such a good lube. See, and
Yeah.
you know where you're headed with this.
Yes. Yes.
And usually, I feel like most conditioners would be absorbing or going away, and you got to reapply. This is still going.
Well, that's
I like that.
Oh my God! I'm glad the screen is blocking my view of what's happening.
this is why I really like you though, because you just said that you poured 5 years of your own blood, sweat, and tears
Yes.
into this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who have a product like this, there's no way they would allow this to happen. But I'm telling you right now, the best advertising you could have on our show is to let the guy. I mean, hey guys. You come home, you tell your lady, I got you this really nice product. She thinks, oh, he's thinking of me. Well, I don't know. You got to always be careful. Oh, you think my hair looks dry?
Yeah, that's
you got to always be careful with your girl. But then you've got this nice, I noticed you've been taking longer showers, honey.
And one of them's lavender scented, so it's relaxing.
Aromatherapy. Yeah.
I think we gave you the unscented. So,
Okay, I was curious.
Sorry.
What guy doesn't want his dong to smell like a French field?
It helps hide the shame afterwards.
It does
as well.
help hide the shame.
Yes, Bob has the lavender one.
Thank you.
Well, of course he does. That's the way he likes it.
That smells like a spa.
Are you even in the salons anymore these days? I mean, I know you're in there
Yeah.
managing.
Yes.
Do you even are you
No, I
dealing
retired
clients?
from doing hair in 2017. We have 80 people working there. It got
What?
to be, yes.
Holy
It's-
crap.
I could not do all of those jobs well at once. I tried. Yeah, so
Well, good for
Yeah.
you, though. Good for you.
thank you.
You know, Dave and I are vinyl buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really?
We compare notes. Yeah, look what I got. Oh, look what I got. I got this album
Bob, I was like, I don't know what turntable to buy
around Christmas time,
around
wasn't
Christmas
it?
time, and Bob just hooked me up and was like, "Look, how much do you want to spend? 10 grand, 5 grand?" And I was like, "I like to spend less than that, Bob." And he gave me a good recommendation.
That's awesome.
So,
And we should
it's
chat
awesome.
because I think you guys live. Or you used to live close to me. Did you move it?
Oh, we're 5 minutes away.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're not far at all. And because you have a new little one.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
18 months old.
Yeah, my wife
Yeah.
loves the little
Wild.
ones, and we should.
Hey, we have a pool. You're invited. Come on over.
Oh, dude, you shut your mouth because now if my wife's listening, yeah.
Oh,
my
we would
weekend.
love. She and I are both introverts. We'll just stare at the ground and
Oh, that's perfect.
let
And
the
I'll,
kids play. Yeah.
and I'll go steal conditioner from her.
Oh my God, he's been in that bathroom a long time.
Get him out of there.
Hey, thank you so much, Urban Betty Salons. Check them out. There's the original location, the second location. You can find them out. What's the website?
ShopUrbanBetty.com is the products. The salon is just UrbanBetty.com.
Thank you guys very much. We're coming right back. We've got Bruce Springsteen tickets to give away 3 minutes from now.